What up, sports fans? I'm back at it. Al York Sports, East Coast, West Coast, LES, Middle East. You know I gotta throw that out there. Gotta make it look good in the beginning of this shit. But before I start this special tribute, it's a special tribute video. I try to give y'all like one a week. I usually get to one a weekend, but if I don't, then I'll make it up the next week. Before I shout this out, I want to give a couple of shout outs to guys that represent the Terrible Towels, Steel Curtains, and the Pittsburgh Steelers, which are having a great year this year. They play New England this week. They better step their game up. Brady owns them motherfuckers. You heard it from me. He owns them. So Pittsburgh better get them this week. But beside that, I'm going to give a special shout out to my boy Felix Jacino, a diehard Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And this is a video he's been wanting me to get on for a while. He's been telling me to do this tribute. I'm sorry I didn't get to you quick enough, but I did have a line of shit I had before you requested that. And last but not least, my little cousin, Luis Rosario Jr., a.k.a. Luigi. Nigga, you don't start sharing my shit after this, the second shout out I'm giving you, man. I'm going to unfriend your ass, man. Fuck what you heard, nigga. Act like you know, nigga. We family, nigga. All right? I got your hat coming. Don't worry about it. When I get more hats, I got you, nigga. And beside that, let's get to the special tribute. Today's special tribute is Franco Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let me go over some shit of him, and then I'm going to hit y'all with that OG Kush. You know how I do. Franco Harris is a 4-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP in Super Bowl IX. He ran, I think, for 4 touchdowns. 9-time Pro Bowler from 72 all through 1980. First team All-Pro 1977, NFL Man of the Year 1976, NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year 1972, NFL Touchdown Leader in 1976. Franco Harris was a first-round draft pick, 13th pick overall out of Penn State. He played in Penn State. His career statistics, he had 100 touchdowns total. He rushed for 12,120 yards, 4.1 per carry, had 91 touchdowns rushing. Receiving, he had 387 receptions for 2,287 yards, 9 touchdowns. So 91 and 9 equals 100 touchdowns. Y'all should know that. 13-year career, he played 12 years with the Steelers, 1 year with the Seahawks. Seahawks is when I think he broke through as the 3rd-time all-around rushing leader, if I'm correct. And in his rookie year, he rushed for 1,055 yards on 188 carries. He averaged 5.6 yards per carry. That's like bananas, especially for a rookie. He had 10 touchdowns, and he also caught 4 touchdowns as a receiver, running back receiver. So he was named the Offensive Rookie of the Year that year, and I kind of mentioned that. Now, let's go into this Franco Harris. And let's start breaking this dude down, man. He was a big dude with power and speed. He had a big game. One of the greatest games was when they played the Raiders. I think they were trying to get in the playoffs. This was crazy. But before I even get into that, he had 4 touchdowns in the Super Bowl. I don't think nobody ever eclipsed that. But let me go back to that Raider game. This is when I identified Franco Harris. He had a big game. There was a wall against the Raiders. Raiders went up 7-6 late in the game on a Kenny Stabler 30-yard dash. Pittsburgh got the ball with 1:22 left in the game. They got the ball to like the 35-yard line. They owned 35. It was 4th down and 10 with 22 seconds. To me, this is the greatest play ever. You might have had better looking plays, but this was the greatest play ever because it was the last play of the game, sort of like a Hail Mary. But this was a lot better than a Hail Mary to me. Bradshaw, first of all, rolled right, escaped about 3 or 4 tackles. And the play was for this tight end, I think. I don't remember his name. I was trying to get his name. Bradshaw overthrew it. And Cameron looked like he hit the receiver and the defensive back. And if that happened, then the receiver was the only one eligible to catch that ball. Referees missed that because of no instant replay. So let me get to the story. Everybody thought the game was over because the defensive guy batted it, but it looked like the receiver touched the ball. If you go into YouTube and you look it up, it's called the immaculate play. When the defensive guy hit it, everybody stopped what they was doing. Somehow, some way, Franco kept running. Caught the ball right before it hit the ground. I mean, there's judgment if it hit the ground or not. But it looked like he caught it. As he caught it on a opposing, I think, 35-yard line. He scampered the whole 35-yard line, but at the 5-yard line, a defensive back had a chance to push him out of bounds. He missed that. Franco avoided him, scored. Now this is kind of crazy. The referees never raised touchdown. Never seen that in my life. They huddle up for like 5-7 minutes with no instant replay. And today, a referee made a phone call that nobody knows what was that phone call about. And all I know, when he came back, he said touchdown. And the Oakland Raiders were sick to their stomach. John Madden said it should have never counted. Al Davis said they really messed up that call. But all I know, that was the greatest play ever. It's called the Immaculate. And